All right, so my S2000 is currently getting supercharged. Probably put some photos on screen. It's at Driven Tuning. I know, kind of ironic that this channel and brand is Driven District, but there's a shop nearby. I just moved to North Carolina, Driven Tuning. Awesome people over there. Lots of Honda. It's got a K24 swap all-wheel drive Integra that they're working on, Type R Integra. Anyway, the S2000 is getting supercharged. I just put on a Burke high flow cap, and at the same time, I chopped off the bottle style resonator that came with the NVIDIA Q300. That's the exhaust that I put on the S2000. So I chopped off the NVIDIA Q300 bottle style resonator, put on a Vibrant Ultra Quiet resonator, which is a lot bigger. Heard really good things about it. But at the same time, I put the Burke high flow cap. And I think the Burke high flow cap did a lot more, making it louder and raspier than the resonator did to calm things down. So I'm chasing sound over here. I'm not trying to get the fastest car or anything. I want something fun, reliable. It's all about the driving experience. And as a lot of you guys know, 4-cylinder Hondas, they can get pretty loud, they can get pretty raspy, and they can not sound good. So I'm trying to chase that tone. We're gonna fully customize this exhaust. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna put on it, and I'm gonna drop it off there, either later today or tomorrow. And we're gonna go for a full custom exhaust using Vibrant, which Vibrant is on drivendistrict.com. I'm currently working on organizing the catalog and everything, but I'm gonna let you guys know what I am doing to the S2000, and then subscribe if you're interested in hearing what I'm hoping to be one of the best sounding S2000s. I don't want it to be too loud, I don't want it to be too raspy. Let's get going real quick. So the first thing is basic stuff. I got 2 of these, I think he called them like J-bend pipes. This allows them to have a lot of angles to fabricate when they're working on connecting the mufflers to the NVIDIA. Now, the reason why I went with the NVIDIA Q300 was it was affordable and it's 2.75 inch. Going boosted, and even naturally aspirated. The S2000 AP2 2.2 liter will benefit from a wider diameter piping. So 2.75 I wanted, but at the split, it goes down to 2.5. And that's all we're working on is the split, because they make a 2.75 ultra quiet resonator by Vibrant. That's already in the middle, replacing the NVIDIA bottle style. So it's 2.75 Burke high flow cap. Again, if you want Driven District, we have all this stuff. 2.75 NVIDIA piping, replacing the bottle style for the ultra quiet. And then when the Y happens with the Q300, then it goes to 2.5 when the split happens. That's where this is gonna go. We're gonna replace the 2 NVIDIA mufflers with, this is gonna be, again, give them enough room to hopefully be able to fabricate stuff, right? We are going to replace the Q300 mufflers. Now for reference, I've seen this done on an S2000, except it was a single exit exhaust. And I was afraid this wouldn't fit. But I went there the other day, I did some measurements, I spoke with the owner, I spoke with the fabricator over there. They felt pretty confident we're gonna be able to fit both of these on each side. And straight is the point. Well, that's the offset, but straight. What I mean by that is, this is, for reference, I'll tell you guys what this is right now. It's the Vibrant 1106, 1106. It's a 2.5 inch inlet outlet. It's offset, just like the NVIDIA, so I made sure I went with offset. The NVIDIA, the way it works, the mid pipe or the center section for the catback, it's offset. So each side is offset. Pretend we're looking at the back of the car. Here. I didn't want to open this, but let's do it to show you guys. It's centered when it exits the vehicle with the exhaust tip, but it's off-centered where it connects with the NVIDIA pipe in the middle. And this is because the S2000 is a small car. There's not a lot of room to play with. It's pretty tight over there. I'll put a photo or videos on screen as I'm talking to show you guys what I'm talking about as I'm unrolling this of the bubble wrap. So here we go. You see this? Offset, center. Center is where the tip is going to go. So if it's sticking out the back of the car, let's pretend this is the back of the car. We don't know which way this is going to go yet. Right now with the NVIDIA, the outside is facing the outside of the car, and then it like wraps around. and then it goes like this, and it wraps around. We might go the other way, I don't know. But offset is what we need. It's gonna help us with the piping. Could we have went center? Maybe, I don't know. But I think offset's gonna allow us either one way or the rest. This guy is straight through though. Look at that, you see right through there? Can you see? Put my hand right there. So I've heard good things about these mufflers. We're gonna have 2 of these on each side with the goal of having them perfectly aligned with the car. Like I said, I've seen people do single X with this and the ultra quiet resonator, which is what I'm gonna have. But I like to keep the dual look. You know, it's a 4-cylinder. Some people hate, like, why does a 4-cylinder have dual? I get it, like, it doesn't make sense. But visually, it looks good. That's how the car came, and I want to keep that. Now, when it comes to the tips, I could chop off the NVIDIA ones. I do like the way they look. I love the look of the rolled tips. But I checked, and MagnaFlow had one that resembled the NVIDIA. It's got the rolled, it's an angle cut, and it's got the rolled look, which I like. It gives you a nice aesthetic, no matter how you're looking at it. There's actually another tips that I bought on Amazon, which I'll record separate and overlay right now as I'm talking, because I forgot to bring them out with me in the garage, and maybe put some other footage comparing the two. Those are really, really affordable for a set of 2. I'll put a link below if you're interested. I don't know which one I'm going with. That one's more of like a double wall style, and this one here with the MagnaFlow is more of like the rolled edge tip or whatever. So let's take a look actually. This guy right here, we'll probably chop as much as we need off of this, and then this would just go like as close as we can. Because like I said, the S2000, it's extremely tight with the space in there. But this is the goal, guys. The goal is to try and chase the perfect S2000 sound being supercharged. That's Kraftwerk's kit. We're gonna put a tile, however you want to pronounce it, called tile, teal tile Q with a 2 PSI spring. For my research, that's what we want to do, a really low PSI spring with a supercharger. Power-wise, I would be happy with like 350. It has a 100mm pulley. Usually you're supposed to, people do a 90 pulley for the AP2s because the rev is high, but that's fine with me because we're making it even more conservative. If I want to make more power later, by all means I can, but we're keeping a stock clutch for now. Superchargers not make a ton of torque. We're going to see how long it lasts. It's going to be fun, I think. We got a CR style front lip that's getting painted. I'm going to warn everyone right now, it's getting painted completely the color of the car. Because I spoke to the painter about leaving the bottom black because it's black, and he said I would paint the whole thing and then just put a wrap, matte black or whatever wrap, because if you paint and then stop, it could chip. And then if you were to do paint black, it would be super expensive. I'm trying to be cost effective where I can. So I said, paint the whole thing the color of the car. Someone else there said they like it better like that anyway. So I'm gonna paint the whole thing the color of the car. People don't like it, that's fine. I know that's not how the CR style comes. If I like it, I'll keep it. But the goal is to wrap it so it can kind of look like what it's supposed to. So I think that's it. You saw the piping. We got some hangers in here somewhere. That's another thing. If you're doing a custom exhaust, Vibrant exhaust hangers. So we got 2 of these, like I said, 2 of these mufflers. The ultra quiet resonator. Got an alarm going off. 2 of those mufflers, ultra quiet resonator, some piping to work with, the hangers, 2 different style tips. It's getting supercharged, it's getting lowered. Teen Flex Z coilovers, complete adjustability, dampening, height adjustability, all different things. You can connect it to the electronic controller if you want. In the car, touch of a button. I didn't do that. Again, trying to save money where I can. But, you know, I've heard good things about those coilovers. So the car's gonna look completely different. Not completely, but I am gonna wrap it soon when I practice. Prelude right in front of me behind the camera. Practice on that, then practice on the S2000. But it should look nice. The Aero Forge wheels, we have another set coming in. If anyone's interested, you let me know. These are our custom in-house branded wheels that I designed, put them on my S2000. We have a second set coming in, another one coming in for the Prelude. The set that are coming in is the same one that I have on my S2000, which if you guys don't know, or if you're familiar with the S2000, you know you need a crazy offset to get the fitment so there's no cutting or this or that or anything. So I did all that to get a perfect fitment. I'll probably put a photo on screen, but what you're looking at is probably before the drop, and you'll see the fitment, how flush it sits. This is just the wheel on the cart, that's it. We're dialing in, fitting the center caps on, and then they're gonna be available to the public. We have one set coming in for our first customer. If you're interested, it's the same color, matte bronze, reach out to me. Probably looking to do a more local sale so I can do some footage and content with it, but hey, if you're elsewhere and you want them, let me know. We're gonna have them available to anyone at the end of the day. Freaking knees are on me. So we're gonna have the wheels, you could pick color, offset, everything, but we have the S2000 offset and size and everything dialed in. With that said, that's it. Appreciate the support. You can check out Driven District, like I said, for some parts and merch. Follow on Instagram, subscribe. Definitely want to see how the S2000 comes out with this custom exhaust and once it's supercharged. Thanks a lot.